Now, in the last video, I showed you guys the alternatives to using Binance, being that Binance P2P has stopped working in Nigeria. Now, in that video, I didn't quite go deep down into explaining how the platform P2P works and the quirks about it. But if you are quite tech savvy enough, navigating these platforms won't be an issue because they are very similar to that of Binance. So in this video, I'm just going to be covering a few bases to be able to enable you use the P2P platform within these exchanges. So let's get started with Bybit. So I already told you guys last week, if you want to go over to the P2P section, all you just have to do is click on more and then you will see P2P here. You can either use this, or another thing you can do is use the search button over here and then just type in P2P. All right. Once you type in P2P, you should see it over here and then click on it. Okay. Once you click on it, you're now in the P2P section. Now, if I want to sell or if I want to buy, this is the buy section. All right. You can see we have a bunch of people who are available for us to be able to buy cryptocurrency from, in this case, USDT. All right. So this platform, something I've noticed about these platforms is that they are not as streamlined as Binance was. At least they do not have an extra layer of optionability. All right. Like, for example, Binance P2P had express trading, where if you wanted to buy cryptocurrency, instead of going through all these people and looking for who is giving you a good offer and who is reliable enough, you just go to express trading and then put in the amount you want to buy and click on buy. Binance will just automatically link you up with someone who is going to sell to you. But over here, we do not have it. So the very first thing you want to do is go and look over at their ratings. As you can see, this person over here, although I am ineligible for this transaction, this person right here has a 100% rating. 100% rating with a 188 orders under his belt, right? Meaning that this person is quite reliable enough to deal with them, all right? Now, this is the rate he's selling for, 1,589 Naira, and the amount that I can buy from this guy is from 7,000 Naira all the way to 10,000 Naira. So if I wanted to buy from this guy right now and I am willing to spend between 7 and 10,000 Naira, this is the guy I'm going to buy with. But the reason why I am ineligible is most likely because of his payment method. I probably do not have the payment method that this guy wants, so I will just be ineligible to partake in a transaction with him. But let's say I wanted to buy from this guy, everything worked out well, and I want to see more into his ratings because yeah, sure, he has a 100% rating, but I want to see his positive and his negative reviews, all right? To see if his negative reviews are good enough for me to still deal with him or not. So he has completed 100% of his orders. That's what this 100% mean, that he has completed 100% of his orders. Now I want to see how good of a business person he is to deal with. All right. So all I'll just do is I'll just click on his profile. All right. And you can see he has good ratings. You can see he has 5 good ratings and no bad ratings. He has completed 115 buys and he has done 74 sales. All right. So if I want to actually look more into his ratings, all I'll just do is go to leave a review and then see what people have actually been saying about him. You can see over here, people just rated fast response. These other 3 at the top here, they didn't really say anything. That's the good. He doesn't have a bad review. He's basically someone that is good enough to deal with. All right. So you see over here at the top as well, he has been verified by his email address, his SMS, and also his identity verification. Now let's take a look at someone else who has like a 98% completion rate and then he has done 61 orders. Okay. So we're just going to check him out. I'm just going to click on his name. He has 2 good ratings and 0 bad ratings. So I'm currently going to just look for someone that actually has like a lower completion rate. You can see this person is 96. So basically, this completion rate basically means that how likely is this person going to complete this order? That's why you always want to go for at least 90% and above. All right. So all these guys over here from 100 all the way down to 94 is good. Okay, like for example, I just clicked on this guy, Blessman, and then let's check out his review. You can see he has 265 good reviews, but he has 22 bad reviews. But you can see that his good reviews obviously outpace his bad ratings. So he has 22 bad ratings and 265 good ratings. So I'm just going to go ahead and you can see it says over here, slow, rude, asks for additional fees, demanding unwarranted bank charges. You know, this guy abusing him over here. He didn't send the money, blah, blah, blah. So you kind of see all these things and then you're like, even though this person has like a good 91% rating, do I actually really want to? I mean, yes, he has a lot of good ratings, but once you see that the person is already asking for fees, I don't know how strict Bybit is about this, but on Binance, it's actually used to be a big problem on the platform where people would, if they're supposed to buy cryptocurrency from you, for example, they would actually deduct the bank charges. So if bank charges is like 20 naira, so they'll send you 20 naira less than what they're supposed to send to you and expect you to release the cryptocurrency. So that actually was something that Binance actually banned, and if you see that, you can actually refuse to complete that order and report the person to Binance, and the person will be reprimanded for that. So you can see that that's what this person is actually doing here. The person actually asks for additional fees, demanding unwarranted bank charges, blah blah blah, you know. So we have a few negative ratings over here that might make me not want to deal with this person. Now, even though, yes, the person completed 91% of their orders, 92% of his ratings are good, which, like I said, he has more ratings than bad ratings, but you also want to see what that bad rating is, just to confirm if it's somebody you want to deal with or not. Okay? So, once you're good with the person and you want to buy, all you just have to do is, you can just go back to the ad and then click on buy. Okay, once you click on buy, you can see we have everything over here, the seller's nickname, and his percentage in good ratings, his orders that he has completed in the past 30 days, and his average release time is 8 minutes. So which means if you buy from him, it will take you an average of 8 minutes, at least based on this guy's history, to release the cryptocurrency to you. If you want to put in the money or the amount in Naira, you just click on with fiat, all right? And then you put in the amount. Let's say it's 10,000 Naira I want to buy from him. I'll put in the amount. Or if I want to put in with crypto, I can click on with crypto and then I put in the amount that I want to buy in crypto. All right. In this case, which is USDT. Okay. So basically, once you've done that, click on buy and then you can proceed to buy the cryptocurrency from him. Now, if you want to sell, it's pretty much the same thing, the same process. Like I said, you always want to check the person's completed orders. This one has done 489 orders. 91% of the orders have been completed. So let's say this guy, I was eligible to trade with this guy. I'll just click on his name. All right. I see he has 26 good ratings and 2 bad ratings. I click on leave a review just to see more about why he was rated bad. Well, someone commented in Russian. I guess they tried to deal with someone in Russia or something, but I know this is Russian. And then the other one says slow. Okay, so just 2, but 26 good ones. This one is not a problem. I will deal with this person because the only ratings, at least, that I can even read, the only word I can read here is just that he's slow. So this person is good enough to actually deal with. He has absolutely 0 issues in my book. So I will deal with that person. But since I'm ineligible for him, let me check for somebody that I'm actually eligible for, which is the second one. He has done 265 orders. 100% of them have been completed. So I'm just going to click on his name. I want to see his ratings. You can see he has 7 good ratings and 0 bad ratings, and everything here is good. So this person is good enough to deal with. All right. So this is basically how it is. From here on out, once you click on buy or once you click on sell, the interface is pretty much, I would say, 99% identical to that of Binance. And another thing I need to tell you guys about is that on Binance, if you always wanted to put an amount so that you filter the amounts that you want to buy, so that you'll be giving people that can trade with you. So you can see this amount over here. I clicked on it and then I'll just simply put in 20,000 Naira. Once I put in 20,000 Naira, I click on confirm. Now everybody here, you can see, can fulfill my order. So everything I'm seeing right here is people that are dealing from 20,000 Naira and above. So you can see this person right here. You can see in his limit is from 20,000 Naira to 97,000 Naira. And the one under that is from 10,000 Naira to 24,000 Naira. So which means it still falls within my 20,000 Naira range. And then if I keep scrolling, it's basically this guy from 450 Naira all the way to 21,000 Naira. So that is for buying and selling on P2P. If you click over here, all we just have here, you do not really need to bother about any of this because this one is one click buy and then fiat deposit. Our bank cards do not work with these crypto exchanges, so don't even bother with it. One click buy. If you click on it, it still tries to use bank card. I've not tried it yet. I don't know if there's going to be a difference if it will work or not, but since it's going to use my bank card, I'm not even going to bother with it. So basically that's the P2P aspect of it for now. And when you receive your money, obviously it will go to assets, and in your wallet or in your assets, there are two sections. For example, in Binance, when you want to trade P2P, right, you have your money in funding. And then when you want to maybe send it out of the wallet and receive it and do all that stuff, okay, you can still do it from funding, but you most likely have to move it to spot. You can notice here that we do not have anything like spot, okay? So in this case, there's just a slight bit of difference. So just like Binance, we have the funding wallet. So this is where if I want to buy and sell through the P2P platform, obviously the money has to sit in my funding wallet. So if I should click on my funding wallet right now, you can see this is where we have deposit and withdraw and transfer and convert and all that stuff, okay? Meanwhile, on Binance, we used to have it in our spot wallet. In fact, the only thing we really used to use funding wallet for, although it had many usability as well, but was primarily for P2P transactions, okay? But over here on Bybit, there is no spot wallet, okay? So if you want to receive cryptocurrency from your private wallet or from your Binance, if you're trying to transfer it in here or from wherever and you're trying to transfer it in here, it will have to settle in your funding wallet. There's no spot, there is only funding wallet. The funding wallet on Bybit basically covers all that. It covers for P2P transactions. It also covers for receiving cryptocurrencies into your exchange wallet and also transferring out of your exchange wallet as well. So let's say you have USDT, right? And you would like to buy Bitcoin or Cardano or whatever it is that you like to buy from the spot platform within Bybit. Just come over to trade and you can see we have the interface is pretty much similar to what we have on Binance. So this is the normal buy, this is the normal sell. You come over here, you buy, you sell. So in this case, I would have USDT and I will buy Ether through this trade section. But that money coming back over to my assets or to my wallet, that money cannot sit in my funding wallet. What I would have to do is transfer it over to Unified Trading. Okay, so once you transfer it over to Unified Trading, then now I can now go ahead and use the trade. Because if the money was sitting in my funding, okay, if the money was in my funding, I just deposited the money into my Bybit account and then I would like to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever cryptocurrency I would like to buy that's not being offered on the P2P platform, you will find that difficult because the money is not in your Unified Trading account. So if I should come over here and try to buy, okay, my balance would actually be saying that I have zero amount or zero balance in my Unified Trading account. So what I would need to do is come over from funding, okay, and then I'll now have to click on transfer and then transfer it from funding to Unified Trading account. Once I transfer it from my funding to my Unified Trading account, basically then I can now go on here, all right, back to trade, and then I can now buy or sell or do whatever I want to do, and all that money will still settle in my Unified Trading account, okay? If I want to transfer it into a private wallet or I want to send it to somebody or I want to do one thing or the other, okay, I would have to transfer that money back into my funding account. Okay, so once the money is in my funding account, you can see it's coming over here from my Unified Trading account back to my funding account. Then I can now go back to my funding account and then I can now withdraw the money. So this is something that is just very, very important for you guys to know. If you want to deposit into your Bybit wallet, if you want to do anything in your Bybit wallet, all that stuff, just know that everything comes to funding. But the moment you have to use the spot trading platform that Bybit offers, which is what we have over here, trade, okay, then you have to transfer that money from your funding account to your unified account. And the way you do that is click on funding and then just click on transfer, and then you can now go ahead and transfer that money from your funding account all the way into your unified account. So basically that's just how this works, and that's just the difference that you have between Binance and Bybit. Every other thing pretty much is the same. We have the market over here, and also too, when we have trades, we have two options over here, which is charts. This chart is basically just for you to take a look at the chart. If you want to do your market analysis, you want to plot your graphs, plot your indicators, all that stuff, you can look at the charts. But if you just want to do the normal simple buying and selling trade, you just come over to trade, okay, and then you can buy or you can sell. All right, that's basically how this works. So it's definitely not difficult to navigate, but if there's something you guys want to know about Bybit, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'll show you guys how to use it with another video. But as for KuCoin, for those of you who are interested for KuCoin, that's going to be in the next video. All right. So take it easy, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers, guys.